How's it going, everybody? Dana here with North Central Coins, and welcome back to another episode of the most rare and valuable coins from the United Kingdom. Are you guys ready to discover one of the most rare and valuable 20 pence coins that could actually be floating around in your pocket change? Well, buckle up and get ready to be blown away, because today we're taking a little trip across the pond and discussing an incredibly rare modern 20 pence coin that, if identified correctly, can be worth hundreds, if not thousands of pounds or dollars. So join us as we explore the history, rarity, and potential value of this prized piece of modern British currency that could actually be sitting in your change jar right now. Before I do get into this, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new content as it is being released. Also, make sure to stay till the end of the video if you would like to find out how much you could get for one of these coins if you were ever to discover one. Then without further ado, what do you say we get right into it and discuss the 2008 20 pence British Mule Coin. Let's get it, guys. The British 20 pence coin, commonly abbreviated 20p in writing and speech, is a sterling coinage denomination worth 1/5 of a pound. It is an equilateral curve hectagon, just like the 50 pence coin. Since the coin's debut on June 9, 1982, the profile of Queen Elizabeth II has graced its obverse. There have been 4 portraits of Queen Elizabeth used. The second reverse, which is still in use as of 2019, displays a portion of the royal shield and was first released in 2008. A total of 2,765,000,000 20 pence coins with an estimated face value of 553 million pounds were in circulation as of March 2014. Between 50,000 and 200,000 of these pieces are actually undated mules that were produced in the year 2008 as a result of an error in which the dies for the old and new designs were mixed up during the minting process. In addition to typical commemorative editions, no 20 pence coins were produced for widespread use in the year 2017. Because people were emptying coin jars largely for the older £1 coin that was scheduled to be withdrawn from circulation, the concurrent release of the new form of the £1 coin had put enough 20 pence coins back into circulation. When submitted as a payment for debt, 20 pence coins are legal tender up to the amount of £10. However, the coin's legal tender status is typically unimportant for everyday transactions. William Gartner created the coin's initial obverse design, which was in use from 1982 until 2008. It features a Tudor rose with a crown, the number 20 below the rose, and 20 pence above the rose. There have been 3 different obverses employed thus far. The inscription on coins produced prior to the 2008 redesign is Elizabeth II DGREGFD. The year of minting appears in the obverse of coins that were produced following the 2008 redesign. The image of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machen depicting the monarch wearing Girls of the Great Britain and Ireland tiara appeared on the obverse of all new decimal coins launched in the year 1971 until 1984. In August of 2005, the Royal Mint launched a competition to find new reverse designs for all circulating coins except for the £2 coin. The winner was a gentleman by the name of Matthew Dent, whose designs were gradually introduced into the circulating British coinage in mid-2008. The designs for the 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, and 50 pence coins depict sections of the royal shield that form the whole shield when placed together. The shield in its entirety was featured on the now obsolete round £1 coin. The Lions of Scotland and the Lions of England are depicted on the spot where the second and fourth quarters of the shield meet on the 20 pence coins. Instead of being on the coin's reverse, the date has been added to its obverse, where the writing has been altered to make room for it. Coins worth 20 pence are accepted as legal currency for sums up to and including £10. However, legal tender only refers to the payback of debt to a creditor in the UK and not to regular shopping or other types of transactions. Coins of a certain denomination are considered legal tender when a creditor is required by law to accept them as payment for a debt. Contrary to popular belief, the phrase does not require store owners to accept specific form of payment. A store owner is not required to accept any particular form of payment, whether it be legal tender or not. Rather, they are free to accept any form of payment they choose. Now let's briefly discuss mule coins. In numismatics or coin collecting, a mule refers to a coin that has been minted with mismatched or incompatible dies, resulting in a combination of coin features that were not intended to be paired together. Mule coins are often rare and highly collectible because they represent a minting error or anomaly. In the context of the United Kingdom, there have been a few notable examples of mule coins, one of which appeared on the 20 pence coin from the year 2008, and that is the coin that we are discussing today. One of the first undated British coins to enter circulation in almost 300 years was reportedly a peculiar dateless version of the 20 pence coin that was reported in June of 2009. A mule, or a variation of the coin featuring an unusual pairing of the obverse and reverse face designs, was produced as a result. A batch of coins were made utilizing the tooling for both the new design's reverse and the old design's obverse, which actually led to the error. The 2008 redesign of UK coinage shifted the date on 20 pence coins from the reverse to the obverse. Between 50,000 and 200,000 of these coins were actually sent into circulation before the inaccuracy was discovered, according to the Royal Mint's estimate. The Royal Mint did declare these coins to be legal money, but due to their scarcity, collectors often exchanged them for much more than their face value. A spokesperson for eBay was unable to confirm whether an approved winning offer for 7,100 British pounds had actually been transacted, despite the fact that the coins had received media attention during the time they were trading for roughly around 100 British pounds. Now, some of the specifications for the 2008 20 pence mule coin. It is composed of cupro nickel. It has a weight of 5 grams. It has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, a thickness of 1.7 millimeters. The edge is smooth, and it has a die axis in metal alignment, as is the standard for most British, Australian, and Canadian coins. In terms of value, finding price listings for this coin can be challenging, but PCGS lists a record of an eBay auction that sold a graded MS63 for £178 in 2019. Now, it is much more common for British, Australian, and American coins to score from MS67 to MS70 if they are in a high mint state, unlike Canadian coins, which rarely surpass the MS67 mark. Because of these extra tiers and grades, if it does receive an MS68 or MS69, you can be sure it will bring some massive premiums, and with some of the information I have come across, a few that were graded higher than MS62 have sold in the past for over the $1,000 mark, so if it does hit around an MS68 or MS69, you could be talking a $10,000 or pound coin here. So once again, to identify this coin, it should have the shield design on the reverse, and when you flip over to the obverse, it should have the diadem design and no date. If it does not have a date on the coin, then it is most likely the mule from 2008, and you have yourself one pretty rare and valuable British coin. What do you guys think about the 2008 20 pence mule coin? What would you ever do if you found a legitimate example, or if you have ever found any of the coins discussed in this video? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. I would also really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new content as it is being released. But I think that is pretty much going to do it for this one, folks. So until the next one, everybody, peace out, have a good one, and cheerio.